up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So today I am going to start with Capricorn. I'm going to throw that out there right now. I am going to go ahead and start with Capricorn. Capricorn, this is my apologies for leaving you hanging the last two videos. So we're going to start with you. I'm going to just jump in and see what you need to know right now. Y'all, I'm sorry if the computer is shaking. Excuse my setup. I'm definitely in a different environment. So let's see what's going on. Let's light up the chat, y'all. What's good? What's going on? Ooh, 5 people in here with 5 thumbs up. I know that's right. I missed y'all too. I sure did. Well, hello, Miss Lady, Fearless Aries, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. She said, I'm actually here at the beginning and you starting with Aries. I know, baby. I mean, you starting with Capricorn. I know, baby. It's that live. Grand Rising Spike Gunner. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I got some new cards. They're gorgeous, too. They're gorgeous. All right, but let's jump in. Capricorn. Happy Monday. What's up, China Eyes? What's up, China Eyes? I forgot to send you. That's okay. We're still technically in Gemini season. That's okay. I need to send you your invoice. I got you, baby. Aw, I love you. Thank you. All right, so Capricorn, your energy came straight out. The King of Pentacles. I don't know if you see that. King of Pentacles came straight out. That's your energy. Your overall energy for what you... Ooh. Capricorn, Spirit is saying just trust. There's a choice that you're making here. Timeline is at least the next 48 hours. There's definitely a choice that you're needing to make. And Spirit is saying stay grounded and just trust. Stay out of your head. Hold your wits about yourself. Yeah, hold your wits about yourself because there's something that you're not really ready. You're ready. You're not really sure that you're ready to take a move, to take action on it. And there's something about you feel consciously what you think about when you want to make this move is you are like, dang, but if I do it right now, this could happen and this could happen. And dang, Spirit is saying that has to, with the abandonment, I don't see that happening. Yeah, but I will say this, it is interfering with your vision. Okay, it is interfering with so like if you take the immediate action, the thing that manifests immediately after that will probably be associated with a lack. So let me see, how is this manifesting for Capricorn in the next 48 hours? How is this manifesting for Capricorn in the next 48 hours, Spirit? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as your 9th house, guys. That's what you watch it for, or whatever resonates. How does this manifest for Capricorn in the next 48 hours? Judgment, choice. Ooh, there's the 9 of Wands. There's definitely something that you may be considering ending. The Judgment card is Scorpionic energy. Ooh. The Judgment, the Emperor, there's 6 of Cups in the Sun card. Judgment is how this is showing up. There's a need to trust in your judgment call, trust in your ability to make a choice here. But I definitely feel like that you're making a final choice. And I have to be honest with you, the King of Pentacles is going to take action, especially with the opportunity showing up as the Emperor. You could be affected by Aries energy. Yeah, the Emperor. The opportunity is to level up. The King of Pentacles. There's something that has been stable and steady for you. There's an opportunity to make a choice to elevate things. For some of you all, this is a promotion in the next 48 hours. However, I do feel like that with this promotion, there has to be a lifestyle change. And the 6 of Cups is telling me that, right now you may not want to shake things up, especially with this 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn. Yeah, you're definitely, thank you, Spirit. You're definitely guarded against this new beginning here. You see, that's the Fool card in the 9 of Wands. It's like you're looking at this new beginning as something that is unattainable to you. And the only reason that it's unattainable to you is because you're not being optimistic and taking a leap of faith here. What's up, Easy Baby? What's up, Quanda? Yes, what's up, Ashley? Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for lighting that chat up for me. It's been a while, so I need y'all to help me. But I've been taking care of me. But this is nice, Capricorn. I definitely see an opportunity for you to make a decisive choice to elevate here. But I have to be honest, I see hesitancy. I do see hesitancy. Yeah, the Page of Cups. In the past. In the past. In the past. In the past. Where'd you go? In the past, you took a once in a lifetime opportunity, and that energy didn't manifest. It didn't manifest as the Emperor, but it did manifest as this. And it's like you don't want to jeopardize that happening again. But Spirit is saying that in order to open the gates, you have to be optimistic. This isn't last time. I don't know what to tell you, Cookie. It's just not last time. Yeah, you have to anticipate something more, something better, something greater coming in. So let me see. What's the Six of Cups? What's the Six of Cups? Because this could be a person for you, Capricorn. You'll just have to take this as it resonates. It could be a Scorpio, an Aries, a Leo. Yeah, damn. 3 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. The last time I did this, Kiana, I got trapped. The last time I did this, Kiana, I went out, the last time I did this, I didn't. I walked away brokenhearted. I thought I could tackle the bull. I thought I could take it down. I went full force in it, but my outcome was was entrapment, 3 of Swords. I was stuck. This is a you thing, but it could be someone else. I feel like that Spirit is saying that someone in your present moment may be awakening some sort of past situation, whether that be a job. I feel like there's a promotion. I have to be honest for you, Capricorn. I feel like there's a promotion here. But the promotion may require you to move at a distance. With the 6 of Cups, it's almost like you have to leave something behind to go forward, and then you can return or something like that. But the last time you did that, you wasn't able to, I don't know. It's some sort of elevation ended a partnership in the past. Some sort of elevation either ended a partnership or put a partnership on ice. Like it definitely was jeopardized here. But Capricorn, that's what I got for you. I meant to pull an inspirational deck back here, but I didn't. But Spirit is, your advice is to be optimistic. If you're optimistic, I do see elevation. I see elevation. I do see the elevation. The opportunity and the advice definitely takes you to your desired outcome, but the choice is yours. With the 2 of Wands being here, the choice is yours, Capricorn. I don't know why I'm so drawn into this reading. The 10 of Pentacles, this is a job for you. For a lot of you all, this is a job or taking a relationship to the next level. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, that is definitely either the job or the relationship that goes to the distance. And I do feel like that in the past, there was some sort of elevation and or promotion that put an end to a partnership. That's not what this one is that's not what's gonna happen here. But you do have to be willing to rise above your prior experience. Does that make sense? What's up? What's up, Divine Sugar Boo? Yes, look at y'all smashing that thumbs up and coming through. Thank y'all so much. Capricorn, if that message resonated or offered you any guidance, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Let's jump in for Aquarius. Ooh, 11. I seen 1120. What's up, Megan? Yes, y'all. I appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up for these live messages. They are an energetic donation to the channel for sure. Thank you so much. What's up, Shamira? What's up, Shamira? Let me see. Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. What is it that the Aquarius collective needs to be made aware of at this time? In Capricorn, if you're still around, I would definitely want you to keep a mind out for 6 months from now, okay? Like there's something between now and the next 6 months is going to be significant for you. Aquarius, that could be for you as well, but I specifically heard that for Capricorn. 6 months. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages for Aquarius. What is it that Aquarius needs to know right now? Y'all, I thought I'd like to sit at my desk. Y'all should just see where I'm sitting at. Oh, wow. So the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, hit the table in the reverse. So there's definitely someone around you, or you have an attribute that is showing up as a martyr, because that would be resilience in the reverse. Okay. And then the Queen of Wands, just someone is definitely, I have to be honest with you, there is definitely, it doesn't have to be a female, but it is a feminine energy around you that is misaligned. Okay, there's a feminine energy around you that is misaligned. It is definitely misaligned. So let's see what's going on with this Aquarius. This could be a Libra or a Virgo. Aquarius, someone's energy is absolutely, the feminine energy is misaligned. So even if this is within you, okay? So even if this is within you, Aquarius, the feminine energy is misaligned here. So let's see what's going on. And it is because of jealousy and misappropriated passion. Show me how this is showing up for Aquarius. Show me how this is showing up for Aquarius. What's up, y'all? Yeah, look, the Seven of Wands. Dang, so this is showing up as like guarded, defensive-like energy, Aquarius. The Five of Pentacles from a place of lack. Dang, like y'all, these cards, I promise you this camera ain't doing no justice to them. It's coming from a place of lack with the Five of Pentacles. It's like you have the ability to be resilient, but because of a misappropriated passion, or like the Queen of Wands in the reverse can be, there's a need to reestablish a sense of self, meaning that she's come off of her center way too much to either prove a point to someone, because the Queen of Wands has definitely got a point to prove, okay? Especially in the reverse. And the Queen of Swords is out here and the Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, but the Queen of Swords hit the bottom the table in the reverse. Yeah, the opportunity here is to do some introspection, my love. The opportunity, Aquarius, is to do some introspection and reflect on how guarded you are at this time. Because there's definitely this energy of you not really, you have the resilience, you have the wherewithal to accomplish something, to speak something, to push something forward. However, it's almost that energy of when you show up in a 9-to-5 and you first get that job, you got a point to prove. You're excited about the reward that you're going to gain from this. And so you give it what you got. And then that moment comes where something isn't appreciated or something isn't reciprocated or you get reprimanded or something like that. And so you just hold back your energy. Spirit is saying you have the potential to push something forward. However, your guarded energy is not allowing you to. And it is because of a lack mindset. And like I said, Aquarius, this could be a person. It does not have to be you. But if you're wondering why someone is guarded, this is what you need to know right now. The challenge, look, damn, the challenge is the Knight of Swords. This person is fucking guarded. You or this person. And the Knight of Swords is Gemini Taurus energy for me as a reader. Okay, so this could definitely it's indicating that it could definitely be a person, but it is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I have Virgo that's here on the board as well. Your advice is to recognize who you are. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. Like subconsciously, there is, okay, and then if this is a person for you, Aquarius, well, I have to be honest with you. If this is a person, Spirit is advising you to the opportunity is to withdraw, is to retreat from this situation. The Nine of Pentacles is independent energy. So if this is a person, you do need to withdraw your energy, especially if it is a Libra or a Virgo. Or okay, a Libra or Virgo is definitely someone that you would need to withdraw your energy from. This person is very guarded. This person is very arrogant, and they're not really. They're jealous of your. They're jealous of where you're headed, and or this person in your energy takes you to a place of lack. Or this person is only in your life because you're in a place of lack. But your advice is the Nine of Pentacles, which is to become independent of this Queen of Swords in the reverse, okay? Yes, Divine Jane. Thank you, Pokey. Yeah. Okay. So if you continue, if this is a person for you, I have to be honest with you. If this is a person for you, I do feel like that the longer that you integrate yourself with this person here, I do feel like the more you're going to get up in your head. Is this, let me see, how is Aquarius coming at this situation, Spirit? Show me, how is Aquarius coming at this situation? How does Aquarius address this? The Hanged Man in oh yeah, now this is somebody. Yeah, Aquarius, you gotta cut somebody loose, Pookie. Yeah, you gotta like how you're coming at this situation is the Hangman, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, but it's gonna get better with time. Like when I sit here and think this out, Kiana, it's just the season. It's gonna get better over time. No, Pookie. No. This person doesn't even address this situation from an emotional aspect. Aquarius, that collective reading that I did yesterday could be for you. That collective message that I did yesterday could be for you, Aquarius, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. So this it does appear to be a person, but for some of you all Aquariuses, and someone could be cross watching, this is a reading that's clearly a person. Okay, this person, yeah, it's time to close this cycle out. This person is jealous. I have to be honest with you. This person is very jealous. This person is very jealous. Show me how they would know who this is. How would Aquarius know who this is? How would Aquarius know who this is? Y'all, I'm getting the EBGBs. I'm getting the EBGBs. Oh, maybe I don't need to know because you already know. Oh, no. Aquarius, spirit, let me see what I need to. Thank you. Baby, this is a close ass, like this is somebody that you consult with. Like this is someone that you have consoled. This is someone that has consoled you. This is a close encounter. Yeah, look, damn, this is a this could be a love mate. This could be someone that you're married to. This sorrow and love. Sorrow and love. consolation, sorrow, and love. Yeah, this, yeah, that could, I might have to put that back on because I made it unlisted. I might have to make that back live because Aquarius, I think that even though that message, I was very uncomfortable. If y'all can't notice, I'm uncomfortable giving readings outside of my space. So I didn't leave that live up yesterday. But Aquarius, I feel like that would have been probably damn near a personal reading for you, because I do feel like that there is someone that is on arrival in your life. This person is very vindictive, okay? And I feel like that you have the tendency to be very optimistic with what they put on the table because, well, you're a humanitarian and you want to do something that's going to be good over, like, for the greater picture, for the long run. Like, even if you don't immediately benefit, you don't attach that to an emotional discredit, Aquarius, but there's something that you need to in the moment see for what it is, okay? But Aquarius, I hope that helps you. Thank you so much, Divine Jane. You're so sweet. You and Kwanda in this chat. Thank y'all so much. And then Megan and Shamira. I know that's right. Yeah. Okay. So Aquarius, before I even come up out of your energy, I'm getting the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Spirit is saying the only way that you can recover is by fully the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restrictions. Okay. It's the way that you're thinking about something. It's a mindset. And Spirit is saying you must recover from this mindset in order to gain your own sense of stability, to see, yes, the Queen, and then that's you, the Queen of Pentacles. Who am I talking to? Aquarius. That's not Aquarius energy, but this is the Queen. I bet you that's you. Yes, because you're going through some sort of transformation on how to take care of yourself. There's been this, Aquarius, you've been kind of like accustomed to the drama because the drama gives you your clear disconnect, okay? Your drama, and like, you've become accustomed to the drama in this situation because, well, what it does for you is it allows for you to get your clear disconnect from this particular situation. And we all know that Aquarius love a clear disconnect. But what the thing is that your pattern that you have developed with this person, it gets you your clear disconnect. But then what happens is you'll go back and you won't address this because, well, for real, there was a subconscious desire to need the disconnect, but real shit is what was used to get it. But because you're now over the disconnect and you want inclusion and you want integration, you're willing to stow all of that other stuff under the rug. And I do feel like that is directly affecting this connection here, okay? All right, let's move forward to Pisces. I love you, Aquarius. I hope that message offered you some guidance. If so, I would appreciate that thumbs up. I love you. $24.24 Pisces. What's that mean? $24.24 Pisces. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Everybody that's actually hanging out, sitting down, catching a vibe, you have smashed that thumbs up button. So thank you. Yes, honey. All right, Spirit, let's tap in for Pisces. Let's tap in for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to know right now, Spirit? Pisces, these are general messages. Just take what resonates. Bless the rest to someone else. There she blows. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. There's a need to protect your kindness, your generosity. Pisces, there's a need to put some sort of boundaries up that allow you to, the Queen of Pentacles for me is the self-care queen, okay? She balances the checkbooks, okay? She sits down for a second and she makes the time. Yeah, transform in order to go through the you're about to go through a transformation. Oh Lord, Pisces, let's talk for a second, baby. We have the Death card and the Six of Swords, okay? You're moving. As you go through this transformation, you're in a place of calm. Meaning, like, you know, like sometimes the calm, sometimes like the airbenders. I don't know why it's coming up, okay? But the airbenders, it took that storm to encapsulate the last airbender, okay? It took that storm. But in the midst of that storm, the airbender was actually inside of a place of calm. And that place of calm was actually to prepare him and to keep him well reserved for when the time came for him to make his move. This is you in your encapsulation in order for you to go through your transformation. So Spirit is saying what you need to know right now is you must be willing to respect the boundaries and reinforce your boundaries, not guards, your boundaries, while you go through this energy and you balance the checkbooks. While you sit back and you say, okay, the children have this, and this week. My husband has this, and this week. And I have this, and this week. And the family has this, and this week. How do we make that work? That's what the Queen of Pentacles does. And Pisces, you're being advised that right now, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to put up some better boundaries so that you can allow yourself to do this check-in on a regular basis. Once you do that, that's going to allow you to naturally flow into this transformation as you're being protected, because there's definitely some sort of ambition. Like there's definitely, like, for one, you need to catch something. Okay. All right. You need to catch something. And I don't think, baby, you're not catching something because you're not sitting down to balance the fucking checkbooks. And it's right there in front of your face. Let me see, Spirit. How is this showing up? Right there. All right, Spirit, tell me in. How does this show up for Pisces? How does this show up for Pisces? I definitely need to set those boundaries. I know that's right, Pookie. Let me see, Spirit. How does this show up for Pisces? Baby, somebody, baby. Yeah, okay. Somebody's cheating. This is straight up. The Seven of Swords is here. I said that for one, you need to balance these checkbooks so you can figure out what needs to, so that you can go through this transformation. And that's the encapsulation, because the reason why you won't accept that this is what the fuck is going on and it's time to get away from it is, well, because you have a lot of burdens and you have a lot of responsibilities, and this person tends to help burden those. You figured out how to make this work, but this person is cheating on you and they're not getting ready to stop no time soon. Whatever it is, or you're cheating on somebody. And the reason why you're cheating on somebody is because you benefit from you cheating with somebody and you actually benefit from it. And Spirit is sitting here saying, hey, Pookie, I'm going to need you to sit down. But I feel like Pisces, you need to sit down and balance the checkbooks so that you can see why it's happening. So that you can see why it's happening and how it's happening, because it's definitely happening more than you recognize. The King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, baby, the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, baby, somebody is literally knowing how to trigger you. Somebody is literally triggering you just to get what they want. So, somebody might even be having dreams about that shit right now. Somebody might even look at the cards. Look at the cards. This is the Seven of Swords, and this is the Four of Swords. And you may feel like, nah, I got it figured out, Kiana. No, that's in the past. Now we get it. Like we got on guard. And that's why Spirit is saying it's not time to reinforce the guards. It's time to reinforce the boundaries. Because if you reinforce the boundaries, but in order to reinforce the boundaries, you must sit down and see what are the real responsibilities and what are the luxuries. Because if you take off the luxuries, for one, you won't want to hold on to this, okay? You won't want to hold on to this because you are being advised. You see, the King of Wands is in the challenging position. You think that this is a leader. You think like you rely on this person to lead you. But I have to be honest with you, the King of Wands in the challenging position is absolutely what I, as a reader, associate with narcissism. Especially when I got the King of Swords sitting on top of the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords at the bottom of my original deck. Okay. The King of Wands and the King of Swords for me in the same spread is my narcissist. I don't need to be certified to say that. Okay. And your advice is the Eight of Wands. It's like the moment that you allow yourself to really see this and really balance the checkbooks, you're going to be able to move forward because you're going to see how this person is like strategically setting up things in order to make you reliant on them. How is Pisces coming at this? The outcome of this situation is you being more vigilant. But you do gain some sort of... How is Pisces coming at this? The Devil card. Okay. If you think that this person's going to be a knight in shining armor, you would be mistaken. If you think that there's a knight in shining armor coming, I feel like that you would be mistaken. See, I don't know too much about this movie, and I said I was going to make myself watch this movie. But I do know that this is a unicorn that has been transformed into a human. And baby, this is this lady right here that is trapped under this bull. That's who sets everybody free. So if you think that somebody's fucking coming to get you, or if you think that you are going to be able to win this situation, like to, I don't know, like if you think that you're going to be able to play yourself small and not maximize shit, maximize what they say in Transformers, shit, Pookie, Autobots out. The fuck do you mean? Like, this is you. You are the one that is going to, like, you have to get up and move, okay? Like, you are the one. But you do come at this very toxic. You do deem yourself under this person's, like, but there's no way out, Kiana. I'm trapped. Baby, no, you're not. And I don't know, some of y'all I need to go watch this movie. I'm affected by Pisces. But some of y'all, not that I am resonating with this story, but the Devil card, I don't know. Some of you feel the illusion of being trapped. Damn, then I want to know the story of that. The Three of Wands, yeah, you anticipate somebody coming, and then because it never comes from this situation, you consider yourself to be betrayed, and it's always a sword in your back. You got to stop expecting it from this person. So what's the final messages here, Spirit? This has definitely got to come to an end. Yep, I broke up with my Leo. Damn, this is the King of Wands is Leo Cancer X last week because I started feeling off, and everything you're saying right now resonates. Plus them cards you pulled the day it happened, and I've been having baby dreams. Ooh, Lord. Let me see, what is the final messages that Pisces needs? Way too much, Spirit, and we just doing too much. What you need to know is that this person is holding you back from your new beginning. There's a stable new beginning if you just allow this to come to an end. And that is your justice, like trying to tank. like trying to bring justice to this situation or trying to tit for tat this situation is going to actually delay you from the thing that is actually yours, because what's actually yours is the Fool card, a brand new beginning in a whole nother direction. Okay, but like you have to not, and the Star card, oh my goodness. And here's the thing, you have to be willing to move towards this new beginning without looking over your shoulder to see who's going to see it, who's going to be affected, or anything like that. I knew that. Okay, so since you're back here, can you do me a favor? Yeah. Okay, so this little lady, the unicorn, when they're transformed into a uniform, how did they get from this position? It was her? She had to do it? Did the unicorn get out of the grasp of the devil? She saved herself?
She saved herself and found the unicorns and released all of them.
So
and when they realized they were, the amount of them superseded what the devil,
the power of the devil.
While he's powerful, they were like thousands.
So that's all the more of the message, Pisces. That's all the more of the message. She said that she had to save herself and then to go save the others. Okay. And when she saved the others, the power of them, even though the devil, the bull, was very powerful, it was escaping that. Like, it's not necessary. It's about escaping and then worry about your damn self. Worry about your damn self. And then you can't save them all at the same time. But if you can secure your safety, and then you can think from a more logical perspective. You're trying to stay inside of this situation to save the entire situation, and you're sinking. In order to save justice, you are the person that must move forward first. You can't expect everybody else to do it. I don't know. I don't want to give that example. That's too deep. But I don't know, Pisces. You'll just have to take that as it resonates. I do have Aquarius energy, devil energy, which is Capricorn. I have Leo, Cancer energy. I have a Leo energy. I'm sorry, Scorpio energy and Virgo energy. But there's definitely something that you're allowing to tell, like you're not transitioning away from a place of chaos. You're not moving towards calm because you are leaving something behind. I don't necessarily think that you're leaving it behind permanently, but I do feel like that it has to be part of your strategy to not worry about everything and everyone right now. The Queen of Pentacles, it's time to take care of yourself. It's time to worry about yourself, baby. What's the name of the movie? I think I need to check it out. It's called The Last Unicorn. She said it's an old movie. What? Hold on. What's going on? What can't I? Because I just noticed, y'all, that I can't scroll away from the screen and it won't minimize. Is this said not for kids? Yes, not for kids. So why is it not minimizing? Are y'all able to minimize and go away? Or is it when you go away from your YouTube screen, does it cut off? Oh, that's why. I'm going to see if it's on YouTube. Okay. I think I figured it out, though. All right, Aries, y'all ready? Y'all, speaking of Aries, I was sitting out back here today, and y'all, I seen like 8 red birds. They was just zooming in and out. I was like, oh my God, where am I at? And I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? But I live in a more city-like area. This is a more like rural area. But baby, just to see all of those cardinals just swarming of like just they wasn't directly above my head, but through observation, there are like 2 or 3 cardinal nests right in their backyard. And early in the mornings, I guess is when they were feeding. And oh my gosh, the music was beautiful. And then to look up and see them, like, I swear it was like 7, 8. Hell, it could have been 10. I'm just trying not to be dramatic. Baby, it was a whole lot of them things. It was absolutely beautiful. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Mine cut off. I had to come back to the live. See, that's got to be YouTube then. That's got to be YouTube then. Took my grandbabies on a boat trip. I know that's right. What's up, Miss Files? That's okay, Pooh. I just got on here. What's up, Katrina Miller? How much for a reading? Well, I don't do readings on the all signs. I don't do readings on the all signs, but you can go over to the ManjulaAwakening.com or look out for a Sagittarius reading. When I'm live for Sagittarius, I'll tend to answer questions. All right, Aries, let's jump in. Let me re-timestamp you. That's 2 minutes out. Even though I feel like you would have liked that story. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Aries. What is it that Aries needs to know right now? What is it that Aries needs to know right now? Ooh, what you need to know? Partnership. Aries, what you need to know? There's some sort of partnership. What's going on with it, Spirit? There's the opportunity, yeah. The opportunity with a partnership with an Aquarius, Capricorn energy, Page of Pentacles. Aries, what you need to know is there is an ambitious opportunity. Somebody is about to come towards you for partnership. This person is very ambitious. I don't think this person is I'm not saying that they're going to, like, this person is just going to be very adamant about having this partnership with you. Let's see, how is this showing up show me, how does this show up for Aries? How does this show up for Aries, Spirit? How does this show up for Aries? Y'all, so I've given a few impersonal readings, and these are to like in-persons are way different. I want to let you know that right now. And honey, tap, tap, tap. Ooh, it's coming in suddenly, but baby, you can't necessarily cry about it, but you do have to choose it. But it is, you call this in, Pookie. The Two of Wands is something that you called in. The Queen of, ooh, Lord. Your advice is the Three of Swords, baby. You got to let some sort of, you have to open your heart. There's a partnership coming in. It's coming in suddenly. Ouch. It's coming in suddenly. It's coming in suddenly. Three of Cups. Ooh, Pookie, the outcome is the Three of Cups. The outcome is the Three of Cups. Celebrations. What type of celebration is that? Ooh, the Six of Wands. What type of celebration is that? Six of Wands. Victorious celebration. Coming together, overcoming the odds. That's a win. Recognition, accolades. That's like recognizing that we gonna do this thing, right? Yeah, we gonna do this thing. Win, lose, or draw, we in this. Yeah, Nine of Cups. This is, look, yeah, Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. That's the outcome here. It's a partnership. But the challenge here is either there is a Queen of Cups around you. Okay, so there could be a Cancer or a Gemini that is around you. that has caused you pain, or like this was the most serious relationship for you, and those memories still kind of like trigger ring up in the present. Okay, and Spirit is saying that it's time to allow those swords to fall from your heart. It's time to heal from that, because that has your heart chakra closed off. But this is the very thing that you manifested in. Yeah, you have to get out of this place of lack. Yeah, you have to get out of this place of lack, Pookie. You have to stop crying over spilt milk. Something is over and you continuously crying over it is causing you not to see that your opportunities are arriving. Your opportunities are right here, but you got to cut through thinking that everybody is going to possibly cheat on you or something like that. How does Aries come at this situation? Blessings, love. You have a wonderful day too. Thank you so much for the Pisces reading. It definitely hit. The movie is on YouTube and I'm about to check it out now. Yes, go enjoy. No, I have not done Sag. No, I have not done Sag. How are you coming at this? You're definitely, dang, I read you for filth right there. If this is your reading, this is damn near personal. I have to be honest with you. Because we just got how Aries is coming at this is the Hermit energy in the Lovers. I definitely feel like that you're isolating yourself from love. Even in this particular Lovers card, there's a letter like I love you. So like that's distance between your lover. It's like you're consciously choosing to hold yourself back from partnerships. You're putting distance in between you and opportunities consciously, out of fear. And these opportunities really are wish fulfillment, but they do require you to get out of your comfort zone. But because getting out of your comfort zone requires you to be in the unknown, and anytime that, at least from what I'm seeing, and whatever type of partnership this is, anytime that you've been willing to get into the unknown, it looks like that the Three of Swords is technically been your outcome. Whether you end up cheating on people or people end up cheating on you, or they just break your heart. The Three of Swords isn't just cheating, okay? It's just the fact that it broke my heart. Like, I put all my eggs in this basket and this person just decided that they didn't want to go down this path with me anymore. That broke my heart, right? So it's something like that. And so Spirit is saying you're constantly only allowing yourself so much into these partnerships. And Spirit is saying that wish fulfillment is here for you, but the pathway to it may be a little scary. Okay. This could involve an Aries, a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Gemini. What's up, La Unique Brandy? I'm just joining. Good rising. Welcome to the tribe. Good rising. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I missed y'all. I missed y'all. I kept on telling these people, I was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to, but my babies wasn't. My babies are not ready to go home. They're probably ready to go home today, though. But I was like, I'm ready to go home. I need to work. Let's jump into Taurus. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? I have no idea why I just did that bullshit. You hear me? What's up, y'all? Ooh, it's 10:17. Do it for you, Taurus. Do it for you or don't do it at all. It ain't doing no favors. It's either for you or don't do it at all. Yeah, it's time to put yourself into some healing energy. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in for Taurus. What is it that Taurus needs to know? Taurus, these are for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that 9th house. Okay, guys? But just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. I do ask that if you find yourself resonating with my messages, I ask that you smash that thumbs up button down below. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. There it blows. The Three of Swords. So we're definitely immediately tapping in. What you need to know right now is that there's some heartache around. Like there needs to be this energy of addressing some sort of heartache due to feeling abandoned, feeling like that something is over, something left you out in the cold. Spirit is saying that this happened, Pukai. This happened so that you could restore, like this situation was draining your hope. So this whatever is coming to an end in your life, it is absolutely to put you in a place of hope. Because in order to endure what it is, like in order to achieve your full potential, in order to grasp a hold of this wish fulfillment, you do have to be able to be like you have to be willing to your endurance will be tested. And that's not to say that you're going to have to walk down a pathway full of a shit slinging machine. That's not the case. But if you think that there won't be some battles along the way, or if you think that there won't be some mountains to climb, then unfortunately you're gaslighting yourself. So Spirit is saying there's some sort, with hope being here, Spirit is saying there is a need to, like, there's hope. And I've been telling people all weekend, okay? Sorry to point at y'all. Apologies to point at y'all. I've been telling people all weekend, the Five of Pentacles is not something to run from. There's no reason to run. Is it a comfortable energy? No. And is it an energy that you want to stay in? No. You know, like some shits, baby. Some hotels, baby, we not even staying a whole night. Baby, we gonna get 2 hours of sleep, and then we back on the road. Pookie, one of us stay up, one of us go to sleep, and baby, the one that goes to sleep is gonna start the road trip out in the morning, and Pookie, you catch your sleep in the car. But it's essential for a season. But in that Five of Pentacles, there are some things that are acquired that you could not acquire in the Nine of Pentacles or the Eight of Pentacles. You understand? So sometimes you have to be in the Five of Pentacles so that you can see what resources are truly available to you. And Spirit is saying in that energy, hope is restored. I have no idea why this example is coming through. But I was just telling a friend of mine. This is just completely transparent. I was just telling a friend of mine the other day, I love her dearly. Love that baby. But she's in a season of her life where she's struggling with addiction, right? And she was talking about how her addiction has affected her teeth. And I said, Pookie, that's all the more reason to go get clean. I said, Pookie, because they're going to put you onto that resource. I said, and then when you get that resource, put Kiki on, because I got some bad back teeth. And it's a place of my insecurity. You know what I'm saying? So, but here's the thing. Can I be honest with you? Where I'm from, that resource is not available to me. Like, I would literally have to pay so much money to get my mouth fixed without knowing what that resource is that is readily available to someone that is a recovering addict. So that's I'm not saying that that's a benefit, but I mean, shit, if that's what makes you go clean yourself up, Pookie, go get them fresh teeth, because I'm good. But baby, even my teeth is a source of insecurities. But all I'm saying is there are resources out there in the Five of Pentacles that offer hope. Does it mean that you may have to go through the Three of Swords? Because let's just be honest, because the Three of Swords, I don't know nothing about it. I'm going to be honest. The worst drug I've ever done is whatever the therapist and people prescribe to me in the system, and marijuana. You heard me? That was the worst. And I don't think that's the worst, honey. I think that's the best. But the Three of Swords, I just feel like that you may have to take you may have to distance yourself from something, and that may cause you to think of a loss. But I do feel like that it's putting you in position of restoring your hope. Look what I just put the deck to. Three of Swords is definitely affecting you like no other. Three of Swords is affecting you like no other. Yeah, the Five of Swords, it's causing you to sabotage opportunities. We all just go play with somebody else. Let me see, Spirit. How is it showing up for Taurus, please? How is it showing up for Taurus, please? The Ten of Wands is how it's showing up, and all 5 of your cards came out at once, right? Dang, Taurus. Let me see. So I got the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands. That's you. This is you learning to put up healthier boundaries because it's in your opportunity position. Learning to put up healthier boundaries. Learning to, I like to think of the Seven of Wands, especially in this particular deck, because it was that faith, it was that resilience, it was that tenacity, it was that drive that was able to get the last unicorn to survive all of the other unicorns, or to free all of the other unicorns, right? However, the challenge is the Six of Cups. Damn, I'm telling you, the cards, there's still 2 more. They like this. I don't see what's under there, okay? But all 5 of yours came out at once. But in the challenging position is the Six of Cups. So your past is literally holding you back. Your sentiment, your nostalgia, what you have attached to something is holding you back from setting yourself free. Like let's just say, I don't know. Dang, I don't know. Let's just say that, I don't know, let's just say that I don't know a good example, Spirit. I need one. Bottom line, you got to get out of your head and stop overthinking it. You got to, like that Nine of Swords, you are allowing yourself to try to analyze and overthink every situation from every perspective so that you can figure out how to make this situation work, not understanding that this situation coming to an end is the very thing that allows you to go through the transformation that is needed. You have to, this is not it's time to go off to college. Thank you, Spirit. I knew the example was going to come. It's when it's time to go off to college, you leave so much behind. You leave your childhood bedroom behind. You leave your parents behind. You leave your best friend behind. You leave your school behind. You leave your community behind. And even though in that moment you're all excited and you make it to campus and you're all excited, that homesickness sets in. But it doesn't mean that journey at that distance isn't beneficial. They receive an entire education that can take them anywhere in the world. And if they choose to return home, then they choose to return home. But I feel like that you're robbing yourself of an opportunity because to grasp a hold of it means that you're then releasing something and setting yourself free, or you think that that's the best, out of everything that you've ever received, that's the best version that was available to you. And how dare you give that up after you finally receive something good? Spirit is saying that's not true. The opportunity here is the Seven of Wands. Some ancestors just entered the room, Pookie, because that's a deep itch, baby. The opportunity here is the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is to, shit. After the Seven of Wands is the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is fast movement. So the opportunity is to really set out there and see what you're truly capable of, and then to see the results of it. But I just feel like that something has to come to an end for you here. What is the message here for, what's the final message here for Taurus? Now, actually, I do want to clarify one thing for you. Taurus. I want to know, why is the Six of Cups in the challenging position? And I also want to know, what is the thing that is ending in order for the transformation to take place? But let's start with the Six of Cups, please. Show me, why is the Six of Cups in the challenging position for Taurus here? Something is way too stressful and too heavy anyways. It's like you're literally attaching the sentiments to it, or what it was in the past. And because of what it was in the past, you're willing to continuously carry this on your back, hoping that it's going to be that again, but it's not. Yeah, stability. Look, house or journey. Do I stay? If I stay put, I'm stable. If I move forward subconsciously, there's this desire to journey. There's this desire to journey. Yeah, merchant and pleasure seeker. I don't like that. Oh. Do in the past, you went towards journey, lacked stability, and you ended, I have to be honest with you, you ended up like with merchant and pleasure seeker. It's like, in order to see in merchant, you see how he's looking out and there's a boat there. It's like, in order for you to get things moving, you had to sell things. You had to get rid of things. You had to, like, let's just say, God forbid, but let's just say I ever found myself on a journey, right? That I wasn't fully prepared for and I lost my way along the way. If I had to become a merchant in order to make a living because I was down to nothing, then baby, I would probably, God forbid, please, God, protect my tongue and protect my words. I say what I'm about to say. You heard me. You know what I'm saying? My resource would be, I could fortune tell. You know what I'm saying? So I would be, so it would be, this energy would be a good example of someone having to shut up on the corner to do little nickel and dime fortune tellings just in order to get moving again. And with pleasure seeker, it could have came with, because of your fear of stability or because of your lack of stability, it just could have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, Keana, I was hungry. I had to sell my mother's fucking heirloom necklace. That was through every generation. And the last time that I went on a journey, I had to do that just to survive. I don't want to do that shit again. And Spirit is saying that's not the case. Like, you can't, like, you have to release that memory to what it is. Okay. So let me move forward. Let me see what's ending here. Good rising, y'all. Good rising. Yeah, there's definitely, yeah, damn. Some of y'all, Taurus could receive letter. From a friend of loss of, like, this. Somebody's somebody's manifesting and ending into your reality. Okay, you're manifesting and ending into your reality by constantly focusing on the loss, like by constantly focusing on what you don't want to happen again, by constantly thinking about what happened in the past, and by constantly trying to prevent what happened in the past. You're literally manifesting that into your future position. Because this all is starting out because of the loss of a friend. You're literally manifesting the loss of a friend. I have to be honest with you. By way of letters, so probably like some sort of text message. What's the Nine of Swords? Because this is your advice. Well, let me see, Spirit. I think that's what I got for you. So just make sure that you're willing to change your mindset, okay? Like, I definitely feel like with pleasure seekers coming out yet again, I clarify the Nine of Swords. That's your energy. Spirit is saying, get out of your head. I got pleasure seeker and hope. Spirit is, I do want you to know that whatever this Three of Swords is for you, whatever this heartache is, it definitely causes you to make hopeless, like, I don't know, like, it's like you run to some sort of feel good. It's like this pain causes you to run after some sort of feel good, but whatever that feel good is, it's not like, look at hope. Look at hope. There's nothing hopeful about that picture. Okay, so it's like whatever this pleasure-seeking behavior is, it's not bringing you real hope. It's only manifesting. It's only causing an ending in your life. But whatever this is, you're doing it to not address this. And it definitely is giving me the energy of it's just too much to deal with, Keana. Like, look at the 10. This is the 10 of Wands. Like, this is somebody that has a lot of burdens and responsibilities. And then this is you at nighttime. Just like, I can't deal with it. I just need peace. But I do. I feel like that's bringing you in. Like, it's just like, I just need peace. So it's like you're not worried about the real responsibilities. I don't know. That's what I got. This could be involving a Scorpio. That's the only energy that's the only major arcana I have on the board. I don't feel like that it's a Scorpio. I feel like that's saying that there's a clear transformation that needs to happen. But for some of you all, it could very well be a Scorpio, okay? Just take it as it resonates. All right, I think I spent too much time up in that one, Taurus. But what's up? I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button, okay? Let's jump into Gemini. Yes, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It's greatly appreciated. I would be available to do a collective if y'all make sure the thumbs up are there. All right, Gemini, let's jump in and see what is it that you need to know right now. What is it that Gemini needs to know right now? Okay, so y'all, I thought I was, I have a really good spread. Okay, I have a really good spread that I'm going to be doing. I do intend on doing it today. It just depends on what time I get back home and get my house settled. Okay, but I do intend on, it's going to be one that y'all like too. It's going to be one that y'all like. It's going to be one that y'all like. So let me see. Tap me in for Gemini Spirit. Tap me in for my Gemini collective. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I do ask that if this message begins to resonate at any point in time with you, Gemini, that you smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know right now? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, judgment, self-reflection. There's a need to take a second. There's a final decision coming up. So there's a need to brace yourself, prepare for a final decision. Ooh, reconciliation. So Gemini, you need to be made aware of some sort of reunion that is coming up after a terrible ending. I do feel like that after a terrible ending, I do feel like that someone is coming towards you to reconcile. And so Spirit is saying that now is the time to become self-reflective so that you can be prepared to make whatever decision it is that you're leaning towards. But a judgment in the Three of Cups is definitely giving off reconciliation energy, okay? Let's see, how is this showing up? What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? How does this show up for Gemini? Okay. How this shows up for you, Gemini, we have the King of Wands. Definitely a person, for sure. The opportunity, the Eight of Swords. The challenge, the Knight of Pentacles. Your advice, the Six of Wands. The likely outcome, the Eight of Pentacles. This is going to work the fuck out. They just took a long time to get their asses over here. That took too fucking long. Fuck. Who am I talking to, Gemini? They had to drop some things off. They had some toxic waste attached to them. They had to drop some things off, and that's why they took so long. So this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but that is definitely how this is showing up. Someone is definitely coming towards you with some sort of vision. This vision is meant to set you free. Like this vision is meant, like literally, it's meant to get you out of your head, because your advice is the Six of Wands. This is to be considered a victory. That's the advice. This is to be acknowledge this as like acknowledge this as your way forward. This is recognition and reward. Okay, receive the reward. Allow yourself to be seen. The challenge here is, like I said, this person took a long damn time. Like, what took you so long? Like, how after so long, after all the time you took, how am I just supposed to just jump on it now that you finally here? That's the challenge here. But I do feel like that spirit is ultimately telling you to look at this, and there is some sort of victory and a recognition to be had from this, because what's on the other side of this is the Eight of Pentacles, diligence. This is putting in that work. This is pulling your sleeves up and getting down to it, Pookie. Getting down to it. However, there is that Five of Pentacles mindset is at the bottom of the deck. And that Five of Pentacles mindset is really telling me that it's like, but how dare you take so long? How dare they take so long? And now, like, you know what I'm saying? Something's been slow. This could be a Virgo. This could be a Virgo or Leo. Heavy on the Leo here, which you could be affected by Leo, Gemini. Just take it as a resonance, okay? How is Gemini showing up in this storyline? How is Gemini coming at this storyline? Damn. How are you coming at this storyline? The Empress in the Wheel of Fortune in the Nine of Swords. I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that you are. I do feel like that you are above this person. And I don't even look at life as a hierarchy. Okay, I just feel like that in all actuality, you have elevated and ascended beyond this person. But because of that, there is this sense of entitlement that you may put off just a smidge. And I'm not, baby. I look, Pookie, no judgment here. Okay. But what I, especially for somebody to be challenged with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Because baby, ain't no reason for you to be in the Empress's energy and not take your time and be observant, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles is. He's slow, he's observant, and he's practical. So basically, this person is aware that there could be an age difference. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just be better established in life. It could just be different things. And because this person being given that opportunity, they to be struggling with the Knight of Pentacles, this person is wasting a resource. But if someone is wanting to be wasteful of a resource, you can't allow that to affect your title. And I have to be honest with you, with the Empress and the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that gives off some sense of entitlement. Okay, it definitely gives off some sense of well, because I am this position or this, that, and the third, why wouldn't you listen to me, or why wouldn't you take it in? And so, unfortunately, with that, it causes you to the Wheel of Fortune. It's bottom line, it's like, you got to understand what journey this person is on. And if they don't want to participate in your resources, I don't necessarily think that you should take that personal. Because with this Knight of Pentacles here, is definitely telling me that this person took too long. And now that they took too long, I'm not saying that you should, but I should take them back. I'm just saying that lose the mindset of why you're not taking them back. Because that mindset is coming off and hindering your Empress energy. It's putting a discount on Gucci. And when the fuck did they do that? Okay? They don't do that. And because of the mindset of which you're using to barter and go back and forth with this situation, you're discounting your leg up. And Spirit is saying stop doing that. Oh, thank you so much, Quanda, hitting the thumbs up for these live readings or an energetic donation. Yes, they are. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Oh, my. Who's doing this? I mean, I know that big Spirit tell me who's doing it. Who am I talking to? Gemini? Who is doing this? It could be you, Gemini, with the Page of Swords coming out. And the Four of Swords, dang, and then the Queen of Swords. Yes, definitely you, Gemini. So here's what I have. And then, don't force the shoe if it doesn't fit. But final messages coming out here. Somebody is, I want you to know, somebody is absolutely coming toward. I feel like that whatever someone is doing from a lack mentality, and it is showing up as if it's Gemini, the way that your subconscious mind is working, I do feel like that you're sabotaging an opportunity to reunite with someone that you truly want to reunite with, and it's all because they didn't come on your timeline. And Spirit is telling you it's time to do some self-reflection, because the timing really doesn't matter. It's what you felt like you was lacking in the time that they was gone. And what you felt like you was lacking in the time that they was gone is the thing that you need to address and fulfill in order to show up for this person properly. You may be the Empress, you may be better established in life, but you're still lacking in an area that this person is not. And so the universe put distance so that you could see what this person was feeling, the void, so that you could address that. And that's why they had to go and elevate. But let me come up out of your energy. That's your message. I think I already called it out. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius. Yes, y'all. Please visit the website, ManjulaAwakening.com. Browse around on there. Get to know your reader. See what readings we have to offer. Email me if you like. Dang, Kiana, I don't see this thing up there, but I was wondering if you could do this reading for me. Let me know. I'll sit down. I'll try to develop a little spread for you. We'll talk about it. And then I'll send you a link. Let me see, Spirit. We're moving into Cancer. We are moving into Cancer. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all got to enjoy. Happy Father's Day. I hope every father on here got to enjoy their day. They got their flowers. They got their love. That's for sure. Yeah. Oops. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Cancer. What is it that Cancer needs to be made aware of right now? What is it that Cancer needs to be made aware of right now? Thank you. Regeneration. Ooh, regeneration in the sun. The sun is coming out after the rain. It's not the calm before the storm. You've already made it through the storm. I do feel like that the sun is happiness is coming in. Okay. I feel like that it's coming in faster than you recognize. Okay. Faster than you recognize. But I do feel like that love is coming in for you. I do feel like Spirit wants you to rejuvenate yourself for this new cycle, because I do see that your previous cycle was not so rejuvenating. It was a little drama induced. Okay. Honey, in that previous cycle, Pookie, it looked like that there was a lot of, just a lot of triggers, like a lot of I don't know. It just wasn't what you're about to get. What the universe is trying to give you in this new cycle is happiness. But because you're used to dealing with the like that toxic cycle of drama and conflicting energy, I definitely see that you're not so like, sharp tongue, just cussing each other out and stuff like that. I think that things are about to change in this new cycle. I would assume that it's a new person or a new love partner because I do see the Ace of Cups here. So it's definitely giving me that there's incoming brand new love. There's brand new partnership. But Spirit is saying it's time to do the regeneration right now. Let me see. How is Cancer? How is this showing up for Cancer, Spirit? I feel like I'm talking specifically to a sun or a rising Cancer. Let me see. That's way too much. Yeah, damn. Look, the Fool card, a new beginning. Like the World card is what you need to know. The World card is what you need to know. And how it's showing up is the Fool card, baby. That's the last major arcana to the first major arcana. A cycle is ending so that you can start a brand new cycle. This is brand new energy. The opportunity is to, oh my goodness, baby, that can go play with somebody else. Why we gotta play with Kiki? Why we gotta play with Kiki? Why we gotta play with Kiki? The Fool card in the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups already show face in this deck. Who gets is brand new? Yeah, this is brand new. You ain't never done this before. You ain't never done this before. You ain't never done this before. We got the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. The outcome of this entire situation is the Queen of Pentacles. Something is able to balance out this, whatever this is. The Queen of Pentacles is married. That's my fifth card. Like the outcome, we have 2 additional cards. This is telling me that the Seven of Cups is the energy of needing to choose wisely as to how you're going to manifest. Like choose wisely how you're going to manifest this energy into fruition. How are you going to utilize this energy knowing that it's here? And Spirit is advising you to do so with the Queen of Cups. This is something that you are being advised to manifest into your life in the perspective, the archetype of the Queen of Cups. If you can manifest in this new cycle, because at the end of the day, when you go into a new cycle, it is a blank canvas. It is a completely blank canvas, okay? You're literally taking, that's so crazy. I was just telling my homegirl that it's time to paint on a canvas. And that's ultimately what this is. That's ultimately what this is. You're being given an opportunity to paint over a canvas, and Spirit is telling you to make sure that you do that from the Queen of Cups perspective. And that is very compassionate, allowing your emotions to flow, trusting your emotions, allowing yourself to feel your emotions, but not be led by your emotions. And that is what is going to take you. Look, y'all gonna play with somebody else. Cancer's about to get the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Oh my goodness. With a honey. I gotta say it only because of the cards. So shout out to Armand. The Renaissance Tarot with a little sprinkle. That's what he would say, with a little sprinkle. But look at this, the 9 of Cups and the Star card, baby. That is literally the definite. That ain't even a sprinkle like he says. That's a universal sprinkle. Okay, that's ultimate wish fulfillment. That's basking in this new beginning for you. Cancer is about to be everything. The Ace of Cups, oh my God, this is about to be everything for you. It's balanced. It's equal reciprocity. It goes the distance. It goes the distance. It's like, I feel like that the reason, I don't know, somebody, I think that the two of you all meet in the great unknown, or both of you all meet by getting outside of your comfort zone, or whatever this is for you. It could be an Aquarius. It could be an Aquarius with the world card, that's Saturnian energy. That could be Capricorn, and then all of the fixed signs. So that would be Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and then Leo. But you'll just have to take that as it resonates. I will say that the opportunity here is the King of Wands. And for me as a reader, that is Leo Cancer energy. So just take that as it resonates, Cancer, okay? That's what you need to know right now. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Well, shoot, Pookie, look at the Lovers card. Shoot, Pookie, what they got going on right there? Sprinkle. Let me come up out of that energy. Y'all are not here for my foolishness. Dang. I love y'all. Good rising, Fernie. But y'all smashing that thumbs up button, and I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate you all smashing that thumbs up button. Your presence is greatly appreciated. Good rising, y'all. All right, Leo, let's jump in and see what is it that you need to be made aware of at this time. Uh-oh. All right, Spirit, this is for Leo. Tap me in for Leo. Leo, I can't even lie to you. I just seen the Tower card. Let me see. What's going on? What is it that Leo needs to be made aware of right now? What is it that the Leo collective, what's up, what's good, what's going on, y'all? I want to let y'all know that I did start with Capricorn. So Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, through Leo is done. Let me see, Spirit. Show me, what is it that the Leo collective needs to know? Well, Leo's currently. Let me see, Spirit. What is it that Leo needs to be made aware of right now? Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, labeled by drama. So, yeah, the Five of Wands, competition. I did see the Tower. And so it definitely looks like that there could be a Gemini or a Taurus that is coming towards you with some sort of conflict, okay? So there could be, what you need to be made aware of is that there is some sort of strife around with possibly, for me, the Knight of Swords is Gemini Taurus energy. I do feel like that this person is a tad bit vengeful or something like that. Or there could be, yeah, there's just pain there. It's just pain there. I mean, I say just, but there's pain there. What is it that Leo needs to know as it pertains to this Five of Wands energy, Spirit? What is it that Leo needs to know as it pertains to this Five of Wands energy? The Five of Wands. How is this showing up for Leo? How is this showing up for Leo? The Page of Cups. The Page of Pentacles is the opportunity. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the challenging position. Damn, Daniel. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Eight of Wands. Things are going to get moving. There will be forward movement. Okay. There will be the outcome of this will be forward movement. But it will be forward movement. This is happening in order for a new beginning to take place. So Spirit is saying, choose your response wisely. Choose your response wisely. Don't allow it to be a response that would break. Like, you've made choices in the past that brought about pain, and it's like you're literally having to guard. Like you feel like that you are safeguarding this from never happening again, and you can, but you can't get caught slipping. You cannot get caught slipping. Like, you don't want to. You got to be mindful. The Seven of Cups for me is about choosing wisely. And Spirit is saying that there is a need to choose wisely within this new beginning and not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, because the opportunity is to make some sort of proposal, make some sort of offer, because this person is coming towards you. They are coming towards you. Like the Knight of Swords, even though this card says drama, the Knight of Swords is someone that is hell-bent on achieving something, speaking something, proving a point. Okay. Because if they don't prove their point, or they're proving a point because the King of Swords just jumped their ass, or if they don't prove this point, this King of Swords will jump their ass. So 9 times out of 10, with what I'm getting with this competition in Five of Wands, with this strife energy, I'm assuming, especially with the 10 of Pentacles in the challenging position, I am calculating that this is someone that has discovered something that makes them feel like that they need to speak some sort of truth, and it makes them question the stability of whatever it is that the two of you all have going on, whether this is work and career, or whether this is, like, let's just say you work in a field and this is a competitor. Like, this is competition. This is someone that works in the same field as you, in the same niche as you, and they feel like that they feel like that you're stepping on their toes or something like that. I do feel like that something like that is being flared up, and it's just making someone feel like that their stability in whatever prior spoken or unspoken agreement that you all had, they feel that stability is no longer there, because when the 10 of Pentacles is in the challenging position, it is ultimately in the reverse. Something that was once stable and fruitile is no longer stable and abundant. So Spirit, your advice is the Ace of Wands, and that is saying that there is, like, you are being advised to see that as an opportunity to spark the right amount of passion and the right amount of spark to get something moving. Because you see, in this Ace of Wands here, she's holding on to that unicorn horn. And most of the times in magical movies, if you take a little bit of that unicorn horn, there's a little bit of magical dust. But this is the unicorn itself. Okay, that person is the unicorn itself. So they're literally holding their magic in their hands. And the opportunity here is the Page of Pentacles. And I have to be honest with you, there is some sort of offer for you to make. There is some sort of offer. That's why it's in the opportunity here. And if you're willing to do so, then I see things are able to move forward. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You're able to move forward and enjoy the journey from a lighter perspective instead of from this drama-induced, drama-filled perspective, okay? Final messages here for Leo. I don't even know when they shut the door. It's open. Come on. I don't think they wanted me. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Hanged Man, in the Chariot. Okay, so I've got Pisces, Cancer, and Cancer here. So a lot of Cancer energy. So Leo, you may benefit by watching that Cancerian energy reading. But I definitely feel like that you're going, in order for you to be able to balance this situation out, which further reiterates the fact that, Leo, the opportunity is to make some sort of proposal. Now, Now, granted, this proposal that you're being given an opportunity to make inside of this situation, it is a small developmental offer. It is an offer that will develop over time. Okay, so you're not being told to overcompensate inside of this offer, but there is some sort of slight compromise. And I do feel like that in order to overcome these obstacles, in order to get yourself out of this place of chaos, it is going to require you to be willing. You are going to have to get yourself out there into the unknown. You know what I'm saying? You do have to gain a different perspective as it pertains to going out there into the great unknown. Is it scary? Hell yeah. But with the Page of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, this is that energy of being willing to bump your head. What is the compromise here? What is the compromise? The Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. I was telling somebody that there's an age difference. I was telling somebody, it might have been Gemini. So Leo, you may need to watch Gemini's reading. But what is the compromise here? Honestly, Leo, this is two different people on two different journeys. And this is about not trying to control the other person. I have to be honest with you. The compromise is you're going in this direction and I'm going in this direction. The Empress chases nothing. The Empress nurtures what they have. Okay. So they don't chase anything. What comes to them is what they nurture, and abundance grows from that. And I love that depiction in this one because she's actually making some sort of soup or stew from things that she's grown in her garden. Okay. And that's what's feeding her stray cat that came to, I don't know this movie, but I'm assuming that is a stray cat that came to her. Okay. So the Empress doesn't go out there and chase after something, capture it and call it hers and keep it in closed encounter just because she nurtures it. It comes to her nurturing energy. Okay. And I do feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, the compromise is saying that I understand that if this is going to be a slow journey and the results isn't immediate here, I'm still going to appreciate what is in the now. It's not what I want, but it's also not what it used to be, or it's getting better. That's the compromise. Dang, that's the compromise. Because it's like you're wanting some sort of it's like you're wanting that. Even if, I don't know what this is for you, but it's like you're wanting that initial spark that it like, let's just say that this is, I don't know. It's like you're wanting it to make sense like it did in the beginning, and it won't. And even if this isn't someone returning from the past, even though you have strife with this person, whatever the strife is, it changed the dynamic. Is there an opportunity to find your new pace on this new journey? Absolutely. But it requires you to surrender and not resist it or expect it to be what you would initially think it should be. Like, well, we're finally trying to get along. Why is it that you're still doing this? Or why is it that you're still doing that? That mentality is not working. And that's what Spirit is asking for the compromise at. Okay. That's what I got for you. I got Pisces. I got Cancer. My teeth just started hurting. The front ones. My front teeth have never hurt it. As I drink some damn Starbucks coffee. Oh, okay. We almost done, y'all. We are literally almost done. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Zion got started with Capricorn and nobody even watched the Capricorn reading. That's why you always start with the big sister. Or Sag. You either start with big sister or Sag, period. Ain't no in between. Either Sagittarius or Aries. No other way. Anyways, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? Let's jump in and see what it is that you need to know right now. What you need to know right now. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces was done at the beginning. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. What is it that Virgo needs to know right now? What is it that Virgo? Virgo, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I am it's on my thigh and my I guess that would be my hip. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages, Spirit. Clear, concise messages. What does Virgo need to know right now? Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Growth and development. Well, what you need to know right now is the Ace of Wands. There is growth here. Okay, there is growth here, Ace of Wands. However, with the Eight of Cups here, there is this energy. There's a need for change in order for you to receive a message of love. There is a need. There is need for growth. In order for you to, there is a message of love that is coming. It holds grand potential. There's like the Star card and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is definitely something that has hopeful potential. Okay, and there's a message. It is a message of love that is coming in for you. But in order for you to receive this, there is a need to make a change. There is a need for some change and growth to happen. Virgo, this does not need to be you, but it could be like you're being told before you can send this message of love, there has to be a change. And in order to get that change, someone like you must walk away or this other person must walk away from something. Just take it as a resonance, okay? I feel like I'm speaking to someone that is cross-watching for a Virgo, but just take it as a resonance. Let me see, Spirit. Ooh, it's 11:11. It's 11:11, Virgo. The Eight of Swords and the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands is the opportunity. So I have to be honest, how this is showing up is you're overthinking something. Okay, you're definitely overthinking something. I do feel like that if you're willing to make this change and embark on this adventure, set yourself free, stop overthinking it. Yeah, the challenge is it's absolutely something different. And because it's so different, you would be uncomfortable to the changes that would be a result of this. Your advice is the Ten of Swords to understand that you've already done the hard part. You've already done the hard part. Yeah, the outcome of this is the Emperor. That's that message of love. The outcome of this is the Emperor. That's the message of love. So there's a divine counterpart that is waiting for you to set yourself free, make a change, cut ties, walk away from something. Let me see. Is this new? Like the Ace of Cups is telling me it's new love, but is this new love? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because you're whoever it is that you're needing to cut away from, this person, with me getting the heebie-jeebies as soon as I came into your space, It's almost like there's some sort of clarity of this person not having your best interest in mind. And it's almost like with the Eight of Swords here, it's like you've willingly been keeping your, like, it's like you constantly turn a blind eye to this energy. Yeah, there's definitely third party. That is the Three of Pentacles clarifying my heebie-jeebies. And if you don't, like, if you walk away from this, then there's this energy. I don't know. There's this energy of the Five of Pentacles. There's a lack mindset that's attached to calling out this, or if you don't continue to turn your blind eye to whatever this third party energy is, well, then you go into the mindset of being abandoned, left out, possibly not chosen, somebody being picked over you. I don't know, but it's definitely awakened a lack mentality. But this is that, I have to be honest with you, this is a clear third party, but it's a clear third party that's holding you back from your emperor, your divine counterpart. Yeah, your divine counterpart, your wish fulfillment. And this person, if I'm saying divine counterpart and you like, damn, Kiana, but that's who you're talking about. No, Pookie, that's not them. Pookie, that's not them. Whoever it is that you're thinking, like whoever this person is, it's the Five of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. Baby, this ain't that and that ain't this. So this could be pertaining to an Aries, a Scorpio, an Aquarius. Well, before I do that, Spirit, show me how Virgo is going at this situation. Well, I already know there's something that you're needing to walk away from, but let me see, Spirit. How is Virgo? Yeah, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Look, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Your opportunity for long term is not hearing the press. Like, you have to be willing to look for new opportunities in order to get your wish fulfillment. And it is absolutely going to require you to transition away from whatever it is that you're going to have to make a change, whatever it is that you're needing to walk away from in order to open yourself up. Yeah, damn, you need it. Damn. Well, what's this? Yeah, the Page of Wands. Look, there's a message. Eight of Cups. Page of Wands, Eight of Cups. There's a message that's coming through that in order to receive the harmony, the Two of Cups that you're looking for, in order to feel the Ten of Cups, you must walk away. But the moment that you walk away, you get the Ten of Cups. So you're being asked to make a change from an Eight of Cups perspective, and it walks you straight into a Ten of Cups perspective. But it does require you to walk away with them. I'm looking at a cardinal too. It requires you to walk away with the mindset of union, harmony, soul recognition. And that's what you're not achieving from this particular situation. That's why nothing is growing. That's why the growth is stunted. Even though for some reason or another, by walking away from this situation, there's a lack mindset that is activated. And it could be because the third party walks away with everything that you put your energy into, but they don't receive it long term. They don't receive it long term. That last sentiment, Spirit, can you give me some clarity on that last sentiment? The Sun card. I just literally exposed. The sun is literally coming out. I literally just exposed the truth. Like duh. Like it's like that energy. It's like you're worried about what somebody's going to reap, or like how you're not going to be reaping what you was reaping when you was in that situation, and how that is now readily available to someone else. And it's like, yeah, it may be readily available to someone else, but I have to be honest with you, the value of it has depreciated because it's not being valued in the right way. Just like if I take an what do they call it, an antique car, and I don't take care of it, it's not antique, nigga. That's old. I mean, damn, my peoples, that's old. Okay, that's broke down. You got to take care of it in order for it to be considered an antique. And Pookie, like, you worried about somebody else being able to take care of what didn't want to be taken care of. The only reason why it was even considered an antique is, well, because you was used to wrestling down your You was used and forcing it to listen to you, and it became exhausting. Ain't nobody else gonna put that energy into it, Pookie. That's what I got for you. All right. Libra, let's jump in and see what are the messages for you. What is it that you need to know right now? Definitely look like you're at a crossroads, and in order to get yourself off that crossroads, you're going to have to make a head over heart decision. But let me see. This is for Libra. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? This is for Libra. What is it that Libra needs to know right now, Spirit? What is it that Libra needs to know right now? Oh, wow, Libra. Okay, so y'all just want to use one deck. Okay, well, that's good too. So I do have the King of Swords, and I've seen the King of Swords too. There's definitely the King of Swords here. Ambition. We have the Lover's card, which is all about a choice. We have the Hermit card. We have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles falling right under the Lovers. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I definitely feel like that Libra, I am talking to a Libra is, oh Lord. There's definitely a choice that you're needing to make. I don't necessarily, with the Hermit card being in the challenging position, you're not necessarily doing the proper contemplation needed, okay? So there is a need, to do some sort of introspection. The opportunity is to make a solid choice that it does look like that you're very ambitious about. However, the Nine of Wands, I feel like that where you have your leg up, where I feel like that you become very defensive and guarded. And the outcome of this is being able to, the Queen of Pentacles, this label kindness. But that is telling me that the outcome of this is you being able to balance the checkbooks out. Okay, you're being able to balance out the responsibilities and the resources. It's not like everything is balanced out and it makes sense. One isn't, or the responsibilities doesn't outweigh the resource here. Okay, that's the outcome, and that's beautiful. But Spirit is ultimately telling you that because you're not seeking your higher self, you're also not willing to allow something to naturally to play out. Something is naturally playing out. Like Spirit is saying that whether you like it or not, you got 6 oracle cards. Okay, well, this is a tarot deck. Be honest with you, it is a tarot deck, Libra. But I was using it as an oracle deck for this reading, and you got 6 of them, and I would have gotten 5 tarot one of these. And Spirit, so ultimately, Spirit is saying that whether you like it or not, the outcome of this is destined, fated events, and you can only, like, you would be best to go ahead and make the choice to surrender to that, because that's ultimately what's going to get you your true desire. But in order to like to make that choice, you're gonna have to surrender to contemplation, introspection. It's gonna take a second to get reflective. And the King of Swords is able to make a head over heart decision. Okay. So I do have a Libra that is needing to detach and make a head over heart decision and set some sort of healthy boundaries. There is a need to have some sort of healthy boundaries, but it's not going to be beneficial if you're too defensive. Okay. But I do feel like that if you can make sure, because the Nine of Wands is in your advice, and that is about standing your ground and defending yourself, like putting your boundaries up and not wavering on them. Things end up balancing out for like things will balance out that way, because fated destined events are then able to take place without resistance. The Seven of Wands, oh my goodness, the Seven of Wands to the Nine of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups. This making this endurance teaches you a fated karmic lesson, and that fated karmic lesson is able to bring in a wish of love. Could be a Gemini, a Pisces, a Sag, a Virgo. A lot of major arcanas here for you. What is the most important thing for Libra to know walking away from this reading? Oh, wow. That's a lot. The King of Cups. Diplomacy will get you so far. Communicating from a diplomatic perspective is in doing the right thing amidst an ending is the thing that is going to, like, making sure that you're doing the right thing. And be like, well, damn, Kiana, what's the right thing? Well, baby, you don't have to ask me that. What you do have to do is to go within and do some contemplation and meditation and contemplation. That is the thing that is going to help you navigate this ending, and that is the absolute truth. I haven't even pulled the Ace of Swords from this deck. I was anxious to see what it looked like so we can do it together. There it is. It's beautiful. Yes, little mama, good rising. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank y'all so much. And I do feel like with that awareness, Libra, I do feel like that you're able to move forward and work out some sort of situation that is preventing you possibly from making some sort of compromise or some sort of proposal. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Libra. Let's move forward to Scorpio. Gorgeous cards. Now, for real, they really are, Ashley. They're absolutely divine. But thank you. These were a gift. They were an absolute gift. Oh, dang. So that was a cardinal in that tree. So some of these trees out here have red flowers on them. They're gorgeous. And I just seen a big ass red speck and I thought it was a flower. So I didn't call it out, but none it's gone. Yeah, none it's gone. All right, Scorpio, let's jump in. Y'all, I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button as you guys are resonating or just driving by. You know what I'm saying? Just drive by, smash that thumbs up button. Even though y'all haven't given the thumbs up for the collective message, just because it's been so long since I actually did a true all signs, I'll still possibly do a all signs, their sign at the end of the message so that you can see what to expect from them in the next 48 hours. But let me jump in for Scorpio, guys. Let's jump in for Scorpio. What is it that the Scorpio collective needs to know at this time, Spirit? What is it that the Scorpio collective needs to be made aware of right now? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, that's Temperance. Healing. What you need to be made aware of at this time is the angel of the ocean, Temperance. Okay, so what you need to know right now is that there is some sort of healing to some sort of imbalance. However, it does look like as you are moving towards healing, as you are headed towards some sort of internal balance, it does look like that there's going to be some sort of temptation to throw off your balance. And so you are going to need to stay the course. Like, okay, so be patient, don't move too fast, don't rush. Let me use these cards. This is for Scorpio, Spirit. What's going on for Scorpio? And one card and fell out immediately. The Page of Cups. So how this is showing up, there could be healing taking place during your dream state. Something's coming to a close. However, the challenge here is the Empress. Dang. Your advice card is the Five of Pentacles is your advice. Damn. Who am I talking to, Scorpio? The outcome of this, dang. So how this is showing up, it is showing up. You could be very sensitive. I do feel like that there is the opportunity to have fulfillment here, to have healing take place. It could be with the Empress in the challenging position and the Page of Cups coming out here. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. I want you to know that there is how this is showing up is there is some sort of emotional proposal, emotional expression, an emotional message that is trying to come through in the energy of the Nine of Wands. Heavy Sagittarius here of resilience, okay? The opportunity, how this is showing up is some sort of emotional message coming through in order to overcome, in order, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like, how do we make this work? How does this, something is being healed here, but I do feel like that there is a low vibrational way of communicating within this. And it is because of a sense of entitlement. There's a sense of entitlement because when the Five of Pentacles is in your advice, there is a need to make a compromise here. This could be someone that you're married to. The Queen of Pentacles is showing up here. This could be someone that you're married to or a mother figure. The Six of Swords is here. There could be, the challenge here is that the Empress, the fertility, the growth, the home, the stability is in some sort of transition, is in some sort of movement. And that's the challenge, is that whatever this transition is, whatever this movement is, it's not heading in the direction that you want it, or it's not moving at the pace that you would like it. And that is tempting you. That's causing you. The Devil card is here at the bottom of the deck. And right behind that is the Five of Pentacles. It's like that is triggering some sort of abandonment left out in the code energy, and that is bringing about some sort of pain. But the opportunity here is to actually heal that, because it's going to allow you to communicate in a way that brings about fulfillment and harmony and closes out a cycle for you. What's the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, there's definitely this need to slow down and become more, there's a need to slow down and make a compromise that is more efficient for this particular disagreement. There is the compromise that you're willing to make is not something that is efficient for this particular situation. So I do feel like that the advice being the Five of Pentacles, that is a need to make a compromise. And the reason why you're being advised to make this compromise is because what you're offering at this moment doesn't appear to be efficient for this particular situation. And it's leading to disappointment. I will say this, Scorpio, you got 555 in your advice position. 555 is definitely in your advice position. There's a need to slow down so that you can make the appropriate change, because you're actually being gifted some sort of healing energy here. Clarify this outcome for me. But I just feel like that temptation is kind of like stronger than the desire to heal, because something is being triggered. There could be an Aries triggering this situation here, an Aquarius triggering this situation here. Two of Swords, yeah. The outcome, Scorpio, without making this, I have to be honest with you, without taking the advice, without making that compromise, and a compromise that is effective for this particular disagreement, instead of being one-sided based off of the devil. Okay. I do feel like that if I have to be honest with you, I feel like that there's resistance because the devil in temperance is here. I do feel like that there is resistance to receiving this healing energy. And I do feel like that without making the efficient compromise, take this however it resonates, okay? I do feel like that there is this energy of feeling kind of like overwhelmed, okay? I do feel like that baby, I have to be honest with you. It looks like that if you're able to do the tempering and the healing, you're actually able to manifest in some type of harmony. That is the true opportunity, is to have harmony within this dynamic. But in order to have that, you must resist this temptation. But because your advice is full of fives, this is an uncomfortable change in order to make this compromise. And with that being said, it just doesn't look like that you're going to be so open to it. And I got the Nine of Swords to the Two of Swords. I do feel like that there will be a decision of regret. Because I feel like the energy of the devil is tempting you. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. It's like you're holding on to the fact that something isn't moving in the direction that you want it to move in. Some of you all need to go watch the movie Mulan and see how that stubborn energy of not, because it wasn't moving in the direction that had made sense for so long, they were closing out. But when that person forced them to see what was possible, then grand things were possible. And that's, some of y'all just need to go watch the movie Mulan, okay? But that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I love you. I do want you to know that there is an opportunity to have harmony, healing, and peace within this dynamic, but it does require patience, and it requires flexibility and understanding that as this situation is transitioning, there may be some uncomfortable bumps for you, but it takes you to the destination of actually integration. Take that as it resonates. Hello, Feather. What's up? What's good? What's going on, my love? All right. Last but not least, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I know y'all up in this thing. What's up, Saggy? Peace, love, and bacon grease, y'all. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. Tap me in for Sagittarius. I know that's right. Quanda said, I am. Spike Gunner said, Big Sag, not the little one. Tell them then. Tell them then. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. What is it that Sagittarius needs to be made aware of right now? Not right now, but right now. What does Sag need to know, Spirit? What is it that Sagittarius needs to know in this current energy? Y'all know the deal. These are for your sun, moon. These are general messages. So just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Get your feel goods or leave it, and that's okay. Let me see, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, we got the Three of Cups. What's at the bottom? The Ace of Cups. Ooh, so there's a coming together in love. There is a coming together in love, Sagittarius. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. This is a love that's going to literally put you into a place of calm. It's actually a tangible, the King of Cups. Oh my goodness. Somebody's going to be understanding, ambitious, dedicated, happy to be in your space. This person has, whoever this person is, they have recently walked away from something, but not to the point that they haven't processed it. Because with the King of Cups being here, it's telling me that this person, the way that it's out here at the bottom of the deck, this person has done some sort of integration after leaving behind some sort of emotional baggage. Let me see, Spirit. What is this? How does this show up for Sag? 3 of Cups. How does this show up for Sag? I need to go see what that was because I know that's wrong. Y'all, I swear I think I'm being kidnapped. Like, I swear. What's up, KC? What's up? What's up, Neek? Well, where you been at? So let's see. How is this 3 of Cups showing up for Sagittarius? How is this 3 of Cups showing up for Sagittarius? Okay, we'll just talk about it then. Oh my gosh, how is it showing up? The Ace of Pentacles is showing up to be very tangible. We do have the 5 of Cups in the opportunity. The opportunity is for you to accept, that something has come to a complete end, and that because of that ending, the silver lining is this Ace of Cups. Okay. The challenge here is the Queen of Wands. There could be some jealousy, there could be some bitterness, or there could be another person that this person has, even though this person has done the integration, the other person that they walked away from could possibly not have done the integration. But I do want you to know that this person has walked away from that situation. At the bare minimum, this person walked away from that situation about 9 months and 2 weeks. Okay, so this person has at least walked, like it's been at least 9 months, anywhere from 8 months to 9 weeks, 9 months and 2 weeks since this person walked away from that other person. Okay, I'm even getting, for some of you all, it could have been closer to 10 months since, like, so this, even like whoever this Queen of Wands energy is, it's not potent, but it does show that it has the potential to cause some concerns. Okay, I have to be honest with you. I won't gaslight you, either on your behalf or the other person's behalf. But this is that the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Pentacles for how this is showing up. This is definitely a new opportunity of love, okay, to come together and do love beautifully. But it does require you to accept a situation as what it is and not be so not to sit in the regret of it, because by this ending, it is absolutely putting you in position for a tangible love. And through being able to face your fears and get out, you know what I'm saying, to embrace this ending. Instead, look, there's a cardinal right here. Oh my God, I just wish I knew where I was. Even though I say I'm kidnapped, baby, it's the best place to be kidnapped at. It's so many. And y'all know I feel connected to them cards. I feel connected to the birds, but it's the cardinals. Anyways, it just flew off. So let me get back. What is, like, you're getting into, like, you're becoming curious about the great unknown. And I just feel like that by becoming curious about the great unknown, you actually run into someone that is like, you don't have to endure this journey alone. You see what I'm saying? You first, but this person is showing you, like, together we can light the path. but it does require you. This is your advice. You do have to face your fears. You have to be willing to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, I don't know this movie, but just look at how around her control, she's created this fog. And because of this fog, these people have set up some sort of shop within, like they've become comfortable because they don't know what's beyond the fog. Spirit is saying, I need you to go beyond the fog. If you're willing to do so, things are opened up for you. And you actually have someone that's going to help you, like, navigate the journey. So let me see how Sagittarius. Yeah, the Six of Swords, transitioning, moving on to, like, you're being set free. You're being set free. You're moving into, you're like, love is here. And love, this, I do know that this person found love in this movie, but it wasn't, like, let me just say this. This person would have never found love in this movie had all of the unicorns not been held captured. Had this unicorn not went to go save them, she would have never ran into the love of her life, because the love of her life was the prince, the son of the captor. So the son of the captor is the person that unicorn fell in love with. And that she would have never encountered that energy had all of the unicorns not been captured. So this is about not becoming victim to your journey and understanding that your journey actually leads you to the resources that are needed in order to bring your bigger picture into fruition. How is Sagittarius coming at this storyline here? Cardinal is a sign. I'm from STL. What's STL? St. Louis? Is that St. Louis, Casey? I'm here. I just haven't been able to chat. I know that's right. Nick. So how is Sagittarius coming at this situation is, I'm not Pookie. I'm not doing this again. Love, baby, love. You said love. Count me the fuck out, Pookie. You said love. You mean love? I'm not Pookie. Count me the fuck out. That's just too much. That's too much. Even though you want it. You know what I'm saying? So how you're coming at this opportunity at love is like that is too much. It's like it's burdensome. Like, I don't know if I can handle this right now. Why would you bring this to me right now? But Spirit is saying, no, you need this. No, you need this right now, because it's actually the thing that is going to illuminate your path. Period. St. Louis. Okay, yes. Period. Resonates. Laughing my fucking ass off. Good. I love to hear that. That it's resonating because you'll take it in. Final messages for Sagittarius. The lovers. Look at that. Look at the message on that. It says, I love you. I don't know if it's going to focus, but it says, I love you. That's the final message. Somebody here has authentic emotions for you. They have authentic emotions of love for you. And the situation here is, understand, like, instead of looking at these authentic emotions of love as a burden for you, it's about understanding why it couldn't, like, you don't even have to understand the why. It's about accepting that it wasn't ready until now. So not allowing everything that happened up until now to burden your experience of it in this present moment. Don't allow that shit to burden your experience of it in this present moment. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Take that shit in. But you definitely have to be mindful. Damn, the lovers in the Two of Cups. You definitely have to be mindful of not trauma bonding with this person. Or not, even if you're not trauma bonding, because I'm not sure that this person will trauma bond with you. But instead of, like, trying to project the past or your fears onto this partnership, don't do that. I don't think that you have to. I know that you don't have to. Because that shit is over. That's over. For good. Damn. The Ten of Pentacles was behind that. That cycle of your life is over for good because you've learned the lesson. And if you can do this, it's a matter of integrating that lesson. And once you integrate that lesson, it's so hard to make that. Like, it's damn near impossible to make that mistake again. So this could involve a Cancer, a Gemini, you be giving the best advice. I love you. I'm so glad that you feel that way because, baby, that's the hopes. Advice that elevates, nothing less. Advice that elevates, nothing less. All right, y'all, we're going to go in for the all signs, their signs. Okay, all signs, their signs. All right, Spirit, all signs, their signs. Let me get that up here. $221.30 for the collective. Okay, damn, there's definitely some sort of playful, cheerful message that is coming in. Like whoever's right here, right now with me, the 49 people that are live with me right now. I do have that there's a messenger. There's somebody coming to you. This person's cheerfulness, they're happy, they're optimistic, but there is a message. Someone is definitely about to be reaching out to you. It does look like that this person is wanting to transform the connection. They're wanting to there's been distance. They're wanting to close the distance. That's just take that as it resonates. Okay, that just dropped in. But let's go ahead and do all signs, their signs, starting with Aries. All signs, their signs. What is it that my collective needs to know as it pertains to Aries? Aries, we have Lord. So right now the Aries is kind of Aries is Aries is in some sort of God complex. I do have to be honest with you. It does look like that the Aries has something to say to you, and there is some advice. Okay, like even though this person has an oversized ego, absolutely, I'll have to agree with you. This person does have some valuable advice for you, okay? This could be, you could have a child with this person, not necessarily. Okay, so what does my collective need to know as it pertains to the Pisces? No, why did I say that? Because it's Aries and then Taurus. What is it that my collective needs to know as it pertains to Taurus? So we have a mad lady. My lady, that looks like somebody is sick. Yeah, like what you need to know about the Taurus, baby, this person is having a pity party. Okay, I do feel like that this person is like not very optimistic about where this connection is going. But I do want you to know, like, just kind of give this person, like whoever the Taurus is, give them some space. This right now, just give the Taurus some space. They kind of recovering from some sort of pity party. They'll be out of it rather soon. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Gemini? Sweetheart. Okay. The Gemini is, Gemini may be a little bit younger than you. Gemini may have Gemini, whoever this Gemini is, it does look like that this Gemini is looking for some sort of like sweetheart. They're looking for that pure love. So the Gemini's love, what they're offering, it does appear to be pure. But I have to let you know that this person is not well versed in the department of love. And that brings about some anxiety. But there could be a Gemini that is actually needing some sort of consultation as it pertains to school. Okay. What is it that my collective needs to know about the Cancer? Ah, shit, baby, be careful with the Cancer. The Cancer's out here seeking some sort of pleasure, and they need a doctor. Okay, so what you need to know about a Cancer is they've been out here pleasure seeking, and well, they need to go see a doctor right now. Yeah, and I think that this person may even know it, but they're in despair about what they would learn if they go. So, baby, if they in despair about learning what, baby, you I not want to touch it with another person's Peter Whacker or with a whopper. Not a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't touch a Cancer with it. It does look like that Cancer's been out there on a pleasure-seeking thrill, and they could need to recover from it, okay? Let me see. What does the collective need to know as it pertains to the Leo? Capricorn was first. Capricorn was first. Mr. Bacon's here, Mom. Capricorn was at the very beginning of the live. So what you need to know about the Leo is merchant. It looks like that this person is planning to make some sort of movement. I want you to know this person seems like this person either the Leo is merchant, baby. They trying to get their coins together, but I just seen theft and friend. So either they got a friend around them that kind of put them in a position that they got to recover from, or you need to know that this Leo friend is going to put you in a position that you're going to have to recover from. This person is, just kind of using whatever resources at their hands. Okay, let's move forward to what does my collective need to know about the Virgo? What does my collective need to know about the Virgo? The Virgo friend, okay, servant. What my collective needs to know about the Virgo is that this Virgo's a really good friend. They really are. But they have the Virgo is either they are friend, but this person has the tendency to really this person. I got servant, sorrow, love, surprise. So it's like this person is taken by surprise by love, and they really overgive to the point, and it's like they feel like this person, they regret how much they give. So if what you need to know is that I wouldn't don't allow this Virgo to overgive. I do feel like that this Virgo could have the tendency to be a martyr. It's like, I don't know, just take that as it resonates. It does look like that the Virgo is showing up as a friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like that it's an authentic friend energy, but I just feel like that it's not it's a reunion. Oh, this is a friend that is a reunion. So what you need to know about the Virgo is that there is a Virgo friend that's coming back around for a reunion. I do feel like that I want you to know that this is like they're on a journey, and their journey and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think that it's important for you to understand the purpose why this friend is returning. It's not because they're here for the long term. So don't attach expectations and don't overgive to this friend. They're not long term. What you need to know about the Libra. Conversation. You can expect a conversation with the Libra within the next 48 hours. You can expect a conversation with the Libra in the next 48 hours. And I definitely feel like that it says sigh and thoughts. I think that this conversation is going to bring about some clarity that causes some, it's going to bring about maybe some, I want to say mourning. I'm going to say mourning, but I don't think it's like a death or anything. It looks like a lost love. You know what I'm saying? Like it could bring about a conversation with the Libra. Could be clear that love is lost forever, and that could bring about some sort of anxiety as someone was thinking that they would have another opportunity to reconcile this situation. There's definitely a conversation with the Libra that brings about mourning. Okay, it brings about sadness. What is it that my collective needs to know as it pertains to the Scorpio? Guys, I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Here we have hauntiness and surprise. So what you need to know about the Scorpio is definitely intending on catching you by surprise. And what you need to know about a Scorpio might be getting ready to pop up on you. I don't know. Let me see what that word means, because with surprise at the bottom of the deck and this peacock, their tail is not up. Haughtiness. The appearance or quality of being arrogant, supreme, or haughtiness. Disdainfulness. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely. So what you need to know about a Scorpio is about to pop up by surprise and really come off just a little bit arrogant about themselves. Okay. So you can expect a Scorpio to kind of like throw their power and authority around. But don't worry about it, because the sparrow just flew. We'll come through, Brunda. A sparrow just landed right here. And baby, like I said, I am not religious, but I do want you to know that his eye is on the sparrow. Ain't that the song? His eye is on the sparrow. Let's see the meaning of that song. Then this is what you need to know about a Scorpio. His eye is on the sparrow. Oh, that's my girl. Oh, Lauren Hill. Emphasizes a watchful care of all creation, including even the most insignificant creatures like a sparrow. Meaning, like, there we go. If all the birds of the field are taken care of and provided for, who are you to worry? Why would you not be provided for? So basically what you need to know is that a Scorpio is about to boast their power, boast their arrogance around. And baby, you can sit there and fucking let them make a fool of their fucking self, basically. Okay. Let me see. So what is it that the collective needs to know about the Sagittarius? I love that song. Yes, love that song. That song that my cousin Paris sung that. Damn, that's crazy. My cousin Paris sung that at my baby sister's funeral. So it's so crazy that came through right there like that. And what you need to know about this Sagittarius is that, this Sagittarius is constantly putting on some sort of happy face, but the Sagittarius is definitely up in their head about something deeper. So if you just see this Sagittarius that's kind of spaced out, or just seems to be like, even though the Sagittarius just may be seeming a little bit jovial, I want you to know there's something going on with this Sagittarius. It could have to do with an older woman. But there is some sort of worry and concern with the Sagittarius. Like, the Sagittarius is not as optimistic and as happy as, like, even though they may naturally be that way, there's something going on with the Sagittarius that's deeper. Okay. The Sagittarius definitely feels prisoner to their thoughts right now, is really what I'm getting here. Yeah. So that's what you need to know about the Sagittarius. Let's move forward. What is it that the collective needs to know about the Capricorn? And I have to say, I'm a Sagittarius reader. So I hope that I still speak to a lot of Sagittarius. And I have to let you know that the sparrow is still here. So, baby, whatever it is that you got a prisoner of your thoughts, Sagittarius, his eye is on the sparrow. And as soon as I acknowledged that, Sagittarius, it flew off. So let me see. What is it that the collective needs to know about the Capricorn? Ooh, what is it that you need to know about the Capricorn that cannot be trusted? The Capricorn is cannot be trusted. Enemy. The Capricorn is definitely up to something. So right now you need to know that this Capricorn has ulterior motives, and I have to be honest with you, it could have to do with finances. Yeah, the Capricorn is definitely up to something. Enemy is out here, and then fortune is at the bottom of the deck. This person is not as happy about where you're headed as you would assume, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to try to strategically get their hands on it. I don't know what that means, but let's move forward. What is it that the collective needs to know about the Aquarius? Damn, burning. Aquarius, we have what you need to know about the Aquarius. This person is about to come towards you. This person is what you need to know about the Aquarius. This person is seeking some sort of consolation, like they're seeking to be consoled. They have some thoughts. They need to get some things off their chest, some things that have been on their mind. So this Aquarius is coming to get some things off of their mind. They've been thinking about the ending. Take that as it resonates. There's an Aquarius that has been thinking about the ending, and this person is coming for some sort of consolation, to free their mind. Okay, they want to let you know that they're not a foe. This person is wanting to come towards you and appeal, like they're wanting faithfulness. They're wanting to, like, this person is definitely wanting you to know that they're not a foe. Like they're not a foe. I don't know what that means, but it's like something about this person is like, damn, whoever my collective is, this Aquarius is like, dang, a ManjulaAwakening collective is out here acting and moving like I'm a foe, and I'm really not that, and it's really bothering me. So this person is going to be coming your way to kind of like clear the air. What you need to know about a Pisces. Oh my goodness, there's a rabbit. So a rabbit is fertility, abundance, and growth. And then I have letter and room that is coming out here in gifts. Oh my, young woman. Okay, so what you need to know about the Pisces is that there is a letter coming in. This person is wanting, this Pisces, it could be wanting to gift you something. This Pisces could be wanting to take you out. They're wanting some sort of intimate one-on-one setting here. They're wanting to gift you with something, okay, that will set you free from despair. They're wanting to offer you something. You could, what you need to know about the Pisces, they could be either Pisces could be received, like Pisces could be offering a letter of scholarship. I don't know. I just seen scholar, letter, room. Somebody could be receiving some sort of scholarship. Somebody could be receiving some sort of letter of acceptance. Most importantly, this is a letter, a text message, a phone call. It's not literally, it's not going to be a verbal, okay? But it's definitely some sort of proposal for a one-on-one intimate setting. This person, it's going to be a letter. It is going to include a gift. Take that as it resonates. Take that as it resonates. And what does the collective need to know about Kiana? What does the collective need to know about Kiana? She's some healed, not plum healed. Hey. What do you need to know about Kiana is that she is waiting to return. Well, what am I waiting on? She's happily waiting. She is happily waiting, though. Look, waiting on get. Ooh. What you need to know about Kiana? Kiana, shit, should I say that out loud? The world card, what you waiting on is Kiana's waiting on elevated priestess. Ooh, my intuition is getting ready to jump. My intuition is getting ready to jump. Jump. My intuition is getting ready to jump. Jump. Oh, checkbook. Let me see. Let me not get too confident. Too cocky. Let me see something. Oh my. Oh my. It's definitely my intuition is definitely undergoing some sort of transformation. Ooh, wedding instability. Let me get them up out of there. I don't want to know everything, Cookie, because honey. But that's what I got for y'all. Y'all, this message was nice. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize that it's been so long since I came out with the true all signs. But there you go. There you have it. I love you. And I do have a nice all signs planned as soon as I get in my house and in my space where I can make sure that it is untampered with energy. That's when I'm going to do that, because I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit on the toxic side. It's about what it's not. I don't think it's on the toxic side, but it's it gives you hope for a return. I want to know why this person is suddenly returning. Okay. That will be my next all sign, is why this person is suddenly returning, and what do you need to do with it? Why did this person suddenly just reach out, and what do you need to do with it? So if that's something that you're looking forward to, definitely stick around. It is dependent on how long it takes me to get settled in the house, okay? I love you. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated in advance.